What's up, everyone? This is a story time of possibly one of the craziest experiences I've had with my friends. And, this is a story that happened probably close to a year ago, if not a little more than that. And, I'm gonna try and tell it as best as I can. I remember everything clearly. I just don't really know how to explain it well. So one day, I'm gonna for the sake of privacy purposes, I'm gonna call everyone. I'm obviously gonna say me, meaning myself. I'm gonna say O, which represents one of my friends, and K, which represents another one of my friends. So I was hanging out with O and K, and one day, um, O decided to delete Fortnite off of his Xbox, and this was way back when I couldn't really play Fortnite because I didn't have my own console. And this was back when the only time I could really play it was at my friend's O's house. And one day O decided to delete that game off of his Xbox. And I was trying to explain all the BS reasons that he should reinstall it and that he never should have uninstalled it in the first place. I was like, for one, I can barely play it at home because, you know, um don't have a lot of access to a console. What I said before, I did have a console, I just had very little time to play the game. So I told him, I was like, first of all, you shouldn't have uninstalled it because when I go to your house, it's really the only time I get to, play for a few hours straight. Not only that, but I get to obviously play with whoever's at your house at the same time I'm at. And at the time, it was my favorite game of all time. And it still kind of is a little bit. Only thing is, I play other games. I've been playing COD more often, things like that. And he was, after all the BS reasons that I gave him, he still refused to uninstall it. I mean, to reinstall it. So then that's where my friend K comes in. He was like, you know what? If I beat you in a game of 2K19, because that's what it was at the time, if I beat you in a game of 2K19, you have to reinstall Fortnite on your Xbox and never uninstall it again. So he agrees. Obviously, the person who made the bet agrees. They shake on it and they get on their way to play 2K. And this honestly must have been the longest game of 2K I've ever witnessed two guys play in my life. And I think it was the longest game they ever had to play. So at the end of the game, if the scores are tied, it goes into overtime. Pretty sure it's what it's called. It goes into overtime. And if the score is still tied after the first overtime, it'll go into second overtime. And then if it's still tied, the game will go into a third overtime. And I'm pretty sure it just keeps going and going until somebody finally wins. And it took, not only did my friend win, actually, no, let me backtrack a bit. So the whole time they're playing, the score, and they keep the score like this the entire time. Yes, the score is going up, but it's like this. It's right next to each other. they keep it extremely close, and after every single game, the results of that game end up being a tie score. And it was just crazy. Like, I was hyping up my friend Kay to win. I was like, bro, you have to win this. You have no idea how much I love playing this game. And I kept hyping him up. Obviously, there was a bunch of, obviously there was a bunch of good energy in the room, good vibes, a bunch of yelling. It was just crazy. We were like, he really, like, he was really trying though, because he knew how much I loved that game. And he knew how much other people enjoyed playing the game as well. Maybe it wasn't their favorite game to play, at his house, but it was a favorited game by everybody in the neighborhood at that time. And literally it took 3 overtimes for my friend K to finally beat O at that game of 2K19. 3 overtimes it took, and it was honestly worth it. And I'm pretty sure my friend O, no, he does have, you know what, he reinstalled Fortnite, and the bet was to reinstall it and to never uninstall it. And Fortnite has been on his console, on his Xbox, ever since that day happened. And I'm sure the people involved could agree with me that it's probably the most craziest experiences with us, all 3 of us. And I'm sure if I were to text everyone and be like, yo, remember that one time? They would be like, yeah, that was a pretty crazy experience. But, yeah, I'm honestly grateful and happy that my friend ended up winning that game of 2K with him. And I'm glad that he beat him. I have a feeling he would have, reinstalled it anyway. Because no matter who lost or who won, I feel like at the end of the day, he would still feel bad because, like I said, O knew how much I loved playing that game. And since O uninstalled it, I feel like he maybe felt kind of bad. I don't really know. But yeah, that was a story time of possibly one of the most insane and energetic experiences that I have had while at my friend's house. If you guys enjoyed this story time, please leave a like down below. And please, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you will be notified of every video I post. It has been a while since I've made a YouTube video, and I feel like this video is a video that comes back strong because it's a nice little story time. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Peace.